it's just been a fucking year. So I think, we're just being honest, like being upfront about it.
Authentic,
Just,
our
bringing our
authentic
selves. Yes, thank you.
Doing the you for true.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Oh, I love that. That's another t-shirt saying, I think.
Put it on a shirt, baby.
Amazing. And I love it. Okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
Sweet. All right. Welcome to
Witchcast.
Cause it's Witchcast.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Kate.
And we are your hosts of the Witchcast podcast.
That's right. We are your learning, growing, ever-evolving novice / mid-level witches now, I guess, trying to explore everything under the witchy sun.
Yeah, just, checking out that witchy umbrella and seeing what's underneath it. Maybe a couple bugs, maybe some rain, maybe no rain. It's an umbrella. That would make more sense, etc.
Exactly. And sometimes we, just chat between ourselves and explore different topics. And sometimes we bring guests who know a lot more than us. And today is one of those times.
We have a guest in the studio today. Also, we have a studio. Sure, that makes sense.
A virtual metaphoric studio.
It's an emotional studio, really.
It's a state of mind. It's a studio state of mind.
It's a studio of mind.
Yes, she is a brilliant and wonderful witchy plant mom, champion of creative women business owners, and the president, CEO, creator of The Green Witch, a wonderful online store that sells all sorts of kind of witchy, nature-inspired goods. We've had her on before, and we've purchased her goods, and we like them. It's Rachel Mars.
Welcome. Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh my gosh, I was about to go on this whole tangent about how much I love your things. In the most awkward way possible. Oh my gosh. I still haven't burned your, how do you say it? Okay, you gifted
the Mullen torch?
Yes, Mullen torch. You knew exactly what I was
You can just
say.
call it the Hag's taper or witch's candle or whatever you want.
Wait, I'm sorry, back up.
Those
Hag's
are all
taper?
the same thing, yeah.
I love that. That should go on a shirt.
Yeah.
Hags. Yeah. And that's it. And just an icon of a burning torch.
Just says Hag's taper.
It's a perfect time to do it though, because it is summer. Before, when I did receive it, it was winter, I think, and I was in my old apartment where I had no access to the outside world. Now I have a shared backyard, so I can totally burn it.
Yeah, there you go.
Moving up in the world.
It's very exciting. I love doing those.
I'm really excited. I just now I'm all inspired to go burn it. I'll send you a little video or something.
Yeah.
Burn it. Yeah, put it on Witchcast.
Burn
absolutely.
We love fire here. This
Especially
is a pro fire studio of the mind.
It's a great element. I mean, they're all very special in their own way, but let's talk about fire.
I mean, fire is amazing.
Burn, baby, burn.
What is, by the way, Rachel, because I was gonna say my sun sign is fire, and my rising is Scorpio's water, like Emily's, and then my moon's Capricorn earth. Do you know your triad?
Of course. I don't hate me. I have a Gemini sun who works for my creativity and all my special projects. But it is definitely grounded by my OCD Virgo moon sign. And I am a Leo rising. So
nice. So you got that fire rising.
Yeah, I got earth, air, and fire.
Good combo. Good combo. I mean, they're all good combos.
It is.
We respect all elements here.
Actually, Emily, you'll appreciate this. The only time a water sign shows up in my chart is Scorpio. So once.
Hey,
I have no emotion.
What house?
That's okay. I'm
is
feeling for all of us.
Oh,
yeah.
Do
you remember?
What? I don't know what house.
It's okay. I never remember most of my placement.
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
we're doing great.
We're doing so good. I didn't even mean to go on this tangent, but hi, Rachel. How are you?
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Hi, Rachel.
Thank you for being on the show. I feel like it's just talking with old friends, so we just immediately just start going. How
Yeah.
so how have you been? How are things? How's the Green Witch home?
Things are crazy. Yeah,
Really?
things are very crazy right now. So I before you popped on, I was telling Kate I am uh, I'm on my journey to becoming a sea witch. Actually, I'm like living on the
Ooh.
beach now. So
Yeah.
Love it.
yeah, so that's just happened, and it was just like a really short, chaotic kind of thing. So I was feeling very displaced for a while, and then that was just coming out of this pandemic where just like no social activity, and I'm a very social person, for
Gemini.
for a solitary green witch,
Yeah.
so but yeah, it was really hard for me. And I run events. I like from start to finish. Like I do like the marketing, the artwork, all the planning, the recruiting, and the curating of like small business markets. So I do either shows that are comprised of a women artist group that I created a few years back. And so I either do like pop-up art shows for the women artist community here in Massachusetts, and when I'm not doing that, I do like indie kind of like indie, edgy, offbeat markets for other small business vendors and crafters. So yeah, just like not being able to have that community around me, that it took me, I mean, years to find and develop, friendships and relationships with all these people, and finding kindred spirits out here, to not being able to see anybody or talk to them. And I'm also a huge family person too, and not being able to see my family. And my
Yeah.
dad went through a lot of health issues this year. So it was really tough. It was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside
Yeah.
from everything else that's been going on in the
Right.
world.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's just been such a fucking year in so many possible ways. And I feel like that's true. It's like globally, obviously it was a challenging year, but I think it's a personally challenging time too for a lot of people. And it sounds like you went
Yeah.
through that also,
Yeah.
like it's really hard to change your whole life and just like be in a hole for a year and like put yourself in stasis.
Yeah.
You know?
I totally get that. Looking back, it even though we're still in it, we're definitely
Oh,
still in it.
yeah.
The world is opening back up slowly, but we're still in it. It still even like boggles my mind that we went through it. Like I feel like my brain kind of
Mhm.
like starting to block out last year a little bit, like the emotions, at least the anxiety, the depression. But I also think a lot of people have shifted and rethought their life's priorities, and a lot of people have been making big moves like you, and then changing either careers or changing where they live. And so was this move to be closer to the ocean, was that kind of inspired by what you went through, or it's just kind of it happened?
It just kind of happened. I went through a breakup this year, and it was kind of like a situation where I was still living with this person because, I mean, you had to find some harmony in the place that you lived in. And then, well, once the world kind of opened back up and things just happened really quickly, and I got like a deadline to move out and find a place where I thought that I was going to be in my garden until September and picking apples off my trees that I have been, growing for 6 years. And it was just, yeah, it was just very quick and chaotic, and I had to find a place quickly. And so my family, actually, my grandparents used to own this place that I am staying at now, and they passed in 2009.
Wow.
So my family rents it out as like a summer place just to keep it in the family. And they usually do like a winter rental for like somebody, and it's just happened to be open. And so I had to move my things I have my things are in 7 places right now. My life is in boxes. My
Oh my
plants are
God.
in like several different houses. Like people have been like, I'll take some of your plants. I'll take some of your babies. You can
Oh,
you can
that's
put
good
stuff in my
friends.
garden and dig
That's
it up when you
nice.
need to.
Yeah.
It's been really sweet. Just like the family and friends that have been there for me through this like really quick and chaotic move. but yeah, no, I mean, I grew up here. I'm in a town called Gloucester, Massachusetts. It's America's oldest seaport, full of
Hey.
salty old fishermen, and there's a lot of secrets here, I feel like. Definitely a lot
Ooh.
of secrets.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that Massachusetts shoreline is very like it's
Yeah.
got a really like the whole Northeast has sort of like a similar vibe, but Massachusetts has something special going
It's
on in terms of
spooky.
just like ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe just because it's so old, you know. I was
Yeah.
just on the beach in Maine for like a week and a half and had a really nice time. But it's not the same. Like it isn't spooky at all. It's so like like, it's very like tourist
Well, it depends on
friendly
what
and,
time
like,
of year, though, because if you went up there doing like a colder fall months, it's definitely you get some different vibes.
it's eerier, but it's never fully spooky. Just because
Mm.
everything's new construction, I feel like. So it's just like it never,
You can't construct over ghosts, Emily.
The
well,
bones are there.
I guess also the small town that we go to is like a hub for like the LGBTQ community. So it's a lot of like gay bars with like pianos and stuff. So I guess it just doesn't have a spooky
It
vibe.
doesn't feel like
It just feels like
More
fun.
camp than spook.
Yeah, it's more
okay.
camp than spooky. It's a great spot though. Highly
Well, I
recommend.
love the idea of an old spooky harbor, and I'm sorry, and it sucks that you had this kind of big sudden flurry, and it's got to be so stressful. I mean, moving anytime, anywhere is like the most stressful thing you can go
Yeah.
through, right? And also, like I was gonna say, the other thing is divorce, like breakups. A lot of people went through that, I think, over the pandemic too. It's really forced, I think, a lot of people to. I mean, we've all been through immense different types of changes and experiences. Like Emily said, it's so personal. So yeah, I mean, but what I'm trying to get at is even though you've been through all this chaos, is like I'm really hoping and sending like positive, loving vibes that you are going to have a wonderful, like really fun, exciting summer ahead of you of just
Thank you.
exploring the shore and
I've been
living for
definitely
you.
taking advantage of it now that I'm here.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. It's and I started a new job this year as well. I'm actually a fine gardener now.
Hey.
Professionally in real life. So
That's so cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
As I
it's
edge in
definitely-
front of my dead plant that's behind me.
That's not Spike Leaf, is it, Emily? Spike Leaf is over and done with.
Oh no!
He's
Is
dead.
that Spike Leaf?
Actually, I think Spike Leaf
What?
died long before this poor thing.
Oh no!
I don't know that this one ever got a name. It was a spider plant that I'm really sorry to it. There's actually like one streak of green left. I should probably take that out and like repot it and try to like salvage it. But
Give it some light.
yeah, well, I have usually, but because we're recording, I just closed the
Close the curtain.
Maybe I should do that.
Actually,
Yeah, dark room.
are we doing a quick show and tell on our audio only podcast? Because I have
yeah. Oh yeah. I guess
a ton of plants
okay,
I've been
look at you
growing.
go.
They're so good.
So, yeah, I've been I
I'm
have
so
like
proud of you.
I know. I've never kept plants alive. They're just thriving over here in this little corner, and I'm doing the absolute minimum. But they're surviving despite all odds. I have like dill and pepper plants and cilantro and
Amazing.
basil. Yeah, they're.
Oh, that's great.
I learned. I think it was on Plant Talk. Have you been on like TikTok? There's like a whole community on TikTok for plants. They call it Plant Talk.
No.
But it's like plant-based people talking about, tips, and like I didn't know.
Plant-based people.
They're made plant people.
Made from
but
seitan.
Yes, they're made of or tofu. But they were saying that to leave like the water out overnight, don't just pour the water direct from tap or from your cold filter to the plant. Like let it sit out, and then it's a little less shocking to their system, I guess. I don't know. So
Yep. Because there's usually a lot of chemicals in like tap water and stuff, and salts and things like that. So they sometimes, like with certain house plants that I have, they're very finicky like that. So sometimes I collect rainwater and I put like a bucket outside and I collect rainwater into the can or the bucket, and then I use those for certain plants. But other ones are just like, yeah, whatever, I'm just thirsty. Give me the tequila, I'll take it.
Brilliant idea, though. I could use
Not really, that's me. Okay, shot for them, shot of water for them. Just
one for me,
tequila's for me.
one for you.
So we had a guest on earlier this season, many weeks ago, who said that she puts menstrual blood in her plants. Have you ever done that?
No. But you know what? Give them some iron. I'm all for that.
I keep thinking I should do it, and it just never works out timing wise. But
The
someday
collection
I'll
process
be able.
seems a little tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
collecting process.
Definitely need a cup, I guess.
Right. That's essentially what I'm getting at. It's just sometimes my heaviest flow day just doesn't happen to be on a day I can do a cup, So there's that for you guys to know.
Yay!
Lock that one away. I don't hate the idea.
No, I've never
know
heard
if
about
I'm-
that before, but
yeah.
I'm like, now I'm interested in looking up the reasons behind it.
Have you also seen this meme though? There's this meme like floating around the internet lately, Rachel, that has like, it's like two pictures, and one is like a plant growing out of the sidewalk, and it's like outside plants like I will bloom in adversity no matter what, like growing out of like concrete, and then it's like house plants, it's like, is that tap water? I'm allergic. It's like,
I have seen all the plant memes. I'm pretty sure. I am obsessed with plant memes. My new favorite one is like this woman is like gardening, and she's just in like a little like a garden plot basically. And it says, now remember, when burying bones, make sure you plant endangered species of plants over them so that it's illegal to dig them up. And then she's like, follow me for more gardening tips.
Holy shit.
That's some level 4 thinking right there.
It's dark and it's hilarious.
Ooh, I love it. You heard it here first, folks.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Oh man.
And then there's my other new favorite one is a Teletubby. It's like a blurry picture of a purple Teletubby, like just going like arms out, and it's like me at 2 a.m. flowing through my garden, looking at my plants. I'm like, oh, that is me.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like, look at my magical little garden.
Oh, that's dreamy.
My new neighbors probably already hate me. By the way, I was out there a couple nights ago after work. I had just walked into the ocean when I got back because I don't know if I mentioned I have like poison ivy or poison oak all over me.
You said you were
fighting
fighting poison ivy. Wait, what happened?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Okay, so this is kind of funny because I have been dubbed the poison ivy savior at my company. So every time we have poison ivy, I'm the one that goes and rips it up because I've been touching it for years. I know what it looks like, but I have never gotten even a spot on me. So I've done this several times, and I was jokingly like, "Oh, the green witch is impervious to a poison ivy."
Oh
no! and then one day I got a little ripped up by some raspberry vines. I know if you know about raspberry vines, but they have thorns all over them.
Yeah.
So I yanked up some wild raspberry vines, and I got some cuts on my arms and some cuts on my legs. I was wearing shorts that day, and then I went into the poison ivy patch, and I was trying to clear it out for one of my clients. And it wasn't until 10 days later that I started breaking out. It was like 7 to 10 days later, something like that. It was at least a week. But it had also apparently touched poison oak at some point that week. That I didn't know what it looked like, but somebody was like, "Oh, be careful, that's poison oak," and I was like, "Oh, cool," because I just, totally just like made friends with it. So it could be both. It could be, but I'm like, okay, guys, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
So my my arm started to swell up. I had like the blisters and stuff on my arm, and my whole forearm ended up swelling to the point where it looked like it was broken or deformed. It was definitely coming out from the elbow, and it was just an entire sheet of red all the way around. The other side was a little bit less so. It was more like blisters and whatnot. And then it started coming in on my legs, and then it kept like growing my legs.
No.
And I was like, you better stop. I had a couple things on my face. I'm like, no more.
Enough. Enough.
But I did make myself a salve for it, which definitely helps with all like wildflowers and weeds, and then Yeah, I got steroids, so I went to the real doctor. It helped with the itching for sure.
Both. Yeah.
And then I would just walk into I would come home after work and I would just walk into the salt water and, because the healing properties of the sea. And so one day last week, I walked into the ocean, I did my little dip, and then I put my robe on and I went to I have a little garden plot in the front that I've been trying to perk up since I've got here. And it already has my crescent moon solar light over there and all my witchy herbs and pots lined up. And then I've made my pretty floral containers and whatnot. And I'm over there with, Adele's lemon shandy and in my robe.
Just having a grand old time.
My neighbors are like, who the hell just moved in over here?
The best witch in the
You
block.
sound like a
bitches.
fantastic neighbor. That's
Yeah. If you were my neighbor, I would run up to you right away and be like, hey,
this is cool.
Here's a bottle of wine. Let's be friends.
I have made one friend in this complex so far.
They'll come around.
She's also a gardener,
she gets
garden
it.
enthusiast, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. That's awesome. I mean, that sucks about the poison ivy and oak. I mean, do you think it's crazy that it didn't show up for a whole week?
Yeah.
Is that normal? For non-witchy plant people, would they get a more immediate reaction?
So some people are really allergic to it, and others are. There's 15% of the population that are immune to it. So I thought I was one of the 15%. I could just have a really good skin resistance though, and then once maybe once the raspberry vines tore up my skin, it could have gotten into under the skin and into the blood, and so it could have been that, and then it just could not showed up for later because of my resistance to it. But being resistant to something doesn't mean you're immune.
Right. I'm trying to think of, there's a third plant that is not native to the Northeast. Okay, do you know about this already? Yeah. That is giving people blisters and stuff in the Northeast.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's I guess there's kind of a lot of it on the West Coast, the Northwest Coast, I think.
Hogweed, I think, maybe.
Oh, yeah, hogweed. Yeah, don't touch that. That's bad.
Yeah. Hobo parsnip? What am I looking at here?
Hogweed, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like something else, too, and I'm having total brain fart right now.
That's why I was thinking of it, because it looks...
But it grows, really
exactly... Huge. Or, it's much larger, but, in terms of the look of it, it looks a lot like another plant that is not, one of the flowers that you just see around everywhere.
Right.
See, this is why I'm torn as in my mind and in my love for nature, because one side of me adores plants. I would love someday to be able to have a house and have a big garden and grow all my own fruits and vegetables and have lots of flowers. I always, ever since I was little, wanted to have a secret garden of my own with hedges and mazes and all of that. I would love to retire to the mountains someday. But on the other hand, I am a very pale, lily-livered, urbanite who's allergic to everything and suffers from intense hay fever and just hates bugs. And it's very hard for me to be out in nature. I just break out at just the look of the sun. So I don't.
Oh my God.
It's very hard for me.
I love that.
I literally was outside on this film shoot and I just have these rashes all over my arms just from the heat and the sun.
Oh yeah.
I feel I would go up to this plant and be I'm this character from a book, and then be covered in just blisters. And
there was some movie that somebody got poison ivy. They were making out against a tree or something like that.
Oh, and then, yeah, I remember when that happened. That was the real actors were.
Yeah, and then they got poison ivied the shit out of them.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought you meant characters. It was actually the actors on the set.
Yeah, in real life, there's a movie where one of the scenes they're making out against a tree, and in reality, the tree was wrapped in poison ivy or surrounded by it, and they were just
should have been someone.
Should have had a green witch on site.
Exactly. This should be a thing. A green witch should always be on set.
You always need a plant expert, a good green wich, or a nice forager with you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you sell the salve that you made for anti-itch in your shop?
So I just made it, but this is this is something that has happened to me a lot over quarantine. because I thought I was going to have all this time. I also paint, and so I thought I was going to have all this time to like, do some like real substantial art. But I just was not motivated. And what I did do a lot of was just like,
Yeah.
regular old like, gardening, like just hanging out and with my plants and my little Nugget and my dog out in the front. And just
I thought you were going to say watch TV, and I was going to be like, me too.
I watched a ton of TV. I binged everything that I could think of or that I could find, and I drank way too much. So that was my quarantine life.
Quarantine
I definitely was definitely like experimenting with like plants and wildcrafting a lot more. So I've been making like a lot of different things and adding different products. So I've been doing like, I added body butters this year. I have a facial toner, different types of soaps that I have done, coffee scrubs. So the salve is probably just going to be another one on the list. I've also started making like an eye cream or an eye ointment, under eye ointment for aging.
I got so excited. Skincare is one of the things that I got into in the pandemic. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I will be hitting up your store.
This is I hit my last. I'm 39 now. I hit my last one in my 30s. I'm like, gonna need that extra wrinkle cream. Screaming is what's gonna happen here.
Well, you don't look a day over 38. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's all relative. I don't know. I did get called old looking by a poll worker last month. So
but weren't they like wildly racist and like
she also was racist and very nasty overall. But I don't mind it. I don't mind getting older. I think the 40s are going to be amazing. 40s are a great decade, I've heard.
I've always had an old soul, so I don't mind it. I just, as long as people have to ask which is the oldest sister out of the three of us, then I'm good. It's me.
Right, as long as no one assumes.
Yeah. I don't know. I would love to have that healthy an attitude about it, but I am a little like doing the like
it's weird when
Snow White is very young.
Change, it's just like something new to get used to, and there's enough of that. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Dan about that the other day. I do feel like there's like a stretch from when you're like 20-ish to when you're like 30-ish where nothing happens to you that like is out of your control, where it's like, because when you're young, you just keep getting taller and you hit puberty and then you have to go to college and like shit just keeps coming at you. And then it kind of like stops for a while, and it's very hard to get back out of that comfort zone where you're like, oh, I guess life changes are gonna like, my body's gonna start getting just chubbier, and like, or just like things where it's like, oh, my face is visibly aging, like, like.
That's so funny. I feel the opposite. I feel like my 20s were so tumultuous and was like the most emotional growth for me that like now I'm like, ooh, cool. I get to like settle. I know who I am now more. I feel like I know what I need to work on. I can just kind of be settled in myself. Again, that is more like psychological versus physical.
I feel like emotionally I'm in a much better place than I was at 20, but physically it's like, oh, like now I have to actually like work to maintain like,
yes,
if I want to stay the same in any way, like, it's not just gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's definitely different for everybody, because I'm a freak of nature. I'm ridiculously tall, and I always struggled with my outwards appearance, but I've always been pretty comfortable with who I am as a person, and I'm like, I think I'm awesome. I just I'm waiting for other people to catch on to that. But in my 30s and whatnot, I just have definitely settled a little bit more into myself and grown more confident into, the way that I look on top of that. So it's definitely something that has affected me positively. Aging, just there's changes, and like, sometimes you just don't want them like right now. So I'm gonna keep making my wildflower concoctions and trying to hold back the time as far as I can.
Exactly.
One more day. Yeah.
You have all the powers that be at your fingertips. I feel for me, the only thing that bugs me, aside from like all these new allergies and burning in the sun very easily, is like that I can't live as recklessly as I used to. Like I can't have like a wild night of drinking without definitely severely feeling those side effects for several days after, or like eat a shit ton of bad food and not immediately gain all that weight. You know, like that's a bummer.
Yep. I had one of those. I'm not in my 20s anymore mornings a couple weeks ago. So I was like, ooh, that was too much wine.
Yeah.
I thought that was a thing.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Yeah, last week too.
And yesterday.
Not just me. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. It's like just enough time passes when you forget that lesson and then you have to learn it again, right?
Yeah.
Well, especially in the pandemic, I feel like there hasn't been as much like social drinking, so it's easier to just be like have like never go beyond what your own body's limit is, because you're just like, I mean, unless, you know, it still happens occasionally, but like it's much less like, whereas I find when I'm out and I'm around people is when I tend to like, I'll just have one more, it'll be fine. And it's like,
yeah.
And now we're going back out and I have no self-control whatsoever. No, like, you know, like no ability to turn down lactose, which I'm lactose intolerant, but just like, oh sure, I'll have a bite of the creme brulee. It's all gone.
Creme brulee.
Yeah, right.
Because it was a flame. It's a flame. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Back to fire.
No,
it's made more delicious.
I would argue creme brulee is totally a fire-based food.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so special.
Truly the Leo of foods.
Truly the Leo.
Use it to celebrate Bridget.
Yes. Exactly. Oh my god. I totally now I want some.
I like that. But yeah, we'll definitely check out your shop and the new stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm in the market for some toner and eye cream. I could definitely use some. That'd be great. How better is it to also buy locally from someone I know who I know made it versus like some major corporation who's made it in factories with a bunch of chemicals that I don't, you know,
I mean, there's benefits to both sides, I think, you know, like, but I think that, you know, as long as you know, when you know where it's coming from and you know the person behind it, you know that they have, you know, put in the time into research and experiment, you know, on themselves. So if they're confident in their product and they're going to put it out, you know, they're going to wait to put it out, you know, when they feel comfortable with it. So yeah, and I definitely, there's definitely been a lot of that. So, you know, very grateful for all the people that have supported small businesses and for small makers like myself and my creative tribe out here. But yeah, there has been a huge uptick in people that are trying to be more conscious of where they are buying things and who they're supporting and keeping it within their communities. And, you know, it's been great. So
yeah,
that has been a nice little side effect to, you know, the world turning on its head.
Yeah,
absolutely agree. Absolutely,
people becoming more woke.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, there wasn't like life to distract us. You know, we had to. You know, I mean, obviously there are ways to distract yourself at home, but this definitely, I think, was a major wake up call for a lot of people. I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like everything went back to normal all of a sudden now that the vaccines are out, and it's like we never learned our lesson, and we're just gonna keep having like there's the cynic in me, the nihilist in me is like, we learned nothing, and then there's another part of me is like, no, maybe hopefully we can retain some of the more positive lessons that we've learned through this and be better. Try to be better.
And it's, you know, I mean, like the progress of history, like when you look at, like, it feels like it's like, you know, this thing got better, and it's a straight line, but really it's like blah, 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 blah.
Emily's wiggling her finger around in circles.
It's like a curly, corkscrew of insanity.
That's what they say, right? 2 steps back, 1 step forward. It's always a struggle. It all takes time.
Yeah, hopefully 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, like obviously it's better for all of us to remember what lessons we did learn and then, you know, implement them and keep trying to move forward. But it's also like, you know, gotta stay optimistic about like, we learned a little something. That's good.
There's been a lot of like,
things moved slightly forward.
Yeah. There's been a lot of people that I know that also have, you know, doing the 9 to 5 thing that their companies have still not, you know, they're going to be more work from home days for a lot of people, I think, moving forward, which I think is great, because when you're in your own environment and you're in your own, comfortable space, I think people get, their mental health aspect of it is huge.
Yeah.
So I hope that that's something that sticks around for a long time, that continues. Plus now it's like all the the technology and the video chats and the web meetings and stuff like that have really just been huge over this. So all the technology is there now, and we can do it.
Yeah. And it saves, honestly, I think companies are realizing, because before, I think the whole idea of having your employees work from home, productivity always would come up, right? But it's like, clearly companies have been, these major corporations especially, have been able to survive and thrive even during this pandemic with everyone working from home, while so many people have suffered. Like, I am really interested in the idea of our workforce and work culture as a country shifting and being able to be more flexible, for people to be able to work remotely so that they can travel, move, like expand, change, live their lives whilst not worrying, what is this going to do for my income and for my career and for my work?
Yeah, the American way is
bullshit.
Not right.
It's fucked.
It is not work. I mean, there's definitely places that have it a little bit better figured out, I think, than we do here, which is,
and still perform just as well, if not better, than us. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think, going back to the whole like aging thing too, I think a lot of this like comes down to self-care, and I know that we throw that term around a lot, Emily and I love to say it, and I'm a big proponent of it. But I think this past year and a half now is like, has taught a lot of us to kind of figure out, well, okay, I'm not doing okay, what do I need to do to be okay? And to layer in aging on top of that, it's like, I didn't used to moisturize regularly until maybe this past year. Like, that's on me because I'm lazy. But like, but I literally, like, I used to live really carelessly, like, just in the truest sense of it. Like, I would just kind of live my life and run around and eat shitty food and use products without looking at the ingredients, and not think about what I'm doing for me or for myself, and just kind of try to get to point A to point B, etc. And I think like part of getting older, part of also like, having to go through this crazy time is like, okay, well, this isn't working. This isn't sustainable for me long term. So like, what can I do to make myself feel better? What can I do? And if I take that little bit of extra effort, it helps. I can tell, like, oh, I am moisturizing. I'm buying more locally. It may be more annoying. It takes more time, but in the end, it's all for my benefit, right? It's all like to help me and to help my community and my world. So like, I don't know. I guess I'm just saying I'm growing up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But you're also becoming more intuitive and more in tune to what your body needs and what and that's, maybe you're coming into your witchhood, Kate.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was just gonna say basically that, which is just like, I feel so lucky that we had Witchcast and we had this thing that we do through this, because I felt like it pushed us more than maybe we otherwise would have to like approach the pandemic mindfully, or like how we were dealing with it, and just sort of, I mean, even just having these now 21-ish episodes of just like, I mean, really in a lot of ways chatting, but where it's a time to check in and be like,
reflect.
And just reflect on how we're doing with everything, and like how we're doing with it, how we're dealing with it, what we can do. And even if it wasn't always like, even if like we didn't necessarily like successfully, like meditate our way through this thing, like, it's good to have that check-in point. And I think that's what's lovely about this, or it's a good healthy thing to have in our lives collectively.
I would agree.
And I hope that we've had a positive effect on some other people in the same boat.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think you have. I mean, I definitely listen. You guys, you're my favorite podcast. I'm not even just saying that because I've been here, but I love you guys. I have tried to listen to so many podcasts this year too. I just like either like the sound of some people's voices, or they have this like, a lot of people have like this really like new agey kind of spacey type of voice, and it's too comforting, and it just feels like it's not normal and it's too controlled and I can't take that in my life. It is too much for me to listen. I'm like, okay, I gotta tune out. This is not real. This is not a real person. This is a robot person that has
This is
either
a
smoked a
robot.
lot of
It
weed
becomes-
before they came on here or
Also possible.
Totally possible. It all starts to sound the same after a while. It's like kind of like it's
Yeah.
like white noise or background. I start to zone out when yeah.
So
I
can
mean,
I just say one of my favorite things that you guys have been doing was when you started doing the stories. It was like storytelling hour. I love it. I love it so
Yay!
much.
That's
Good.
a huge
Thank you.
relief. We weren't sure if anybody liked that.
Oh no,
know,
it's like
but
my
we
favorite
liked
thing.
it.
And I brought books up here so that I could show you because like one of the things that I decided that I was going to start doing was learning about like the lost history of women. So goddesses and heroines over the years that have been wiped out of history. Like I just have like this pile of books that I acquired during the
I
pandemic,
love
and then you
that.
guys started doing
Oh
the
my
stories, and I was like,
God.
I was like, this is what I'm reading about too. But I just think
that's
it's just
amazing.
such a great deep dive into like our customs and traditions and just like I said, like lost history of women and womanhood. So yeah, so
so
your
good.
stories have been
Yeah.
really entertaining, and you guys put a lot of effort into researching and finding out the backgrounds behind them. And I forget which one it was. What's the house with the chicken legs? Emily, you did like a great impression.
I'm doing the action and I'm forgetting her name. Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, yes.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
You did a great impression of Baba Yaga, like the voice.
That honestly is probably one of my favorite stories you've done.
Yeah, that was
It's
really
so
fun.
good.
Yeah.
We have fun.
Can't wait for
Wait.
more.
So what books are you reading right now? Can you recommend some to our our listeners
Well,
who also like to read? I'm sure they would love to know what you're reading.
This is called Ancient Mirrors of Womanhood. It's by Merlin Stone, author of When God Was a Woman. But it's a treasury of goddess and heroine lore from around the world, and I really like this one because of the way that they separate it out. It's just a bunch of little short stories, like and it goes through. So like if I open the book up like randomly, let's see. So there's like think of like chapters. So there's a section on the people of the island. So it'll go through all these different goddesses and stories of women heroes from different cultures in different islands. And then there's there's another one that's like the creation of the earth. And it's amazing to me how many cultures again around the world have the earth being created by a woman or a goddess. There's
That's
like a
so
whole
cool.
piece full of like moon goddesses and there's like Native American ones, and it encompasses so many different cultures, and I really like being able to see the relationships between them. And I told my sister that was in New Orleans. She moved back up here in during the pandemics, but I was like, just wait, I'm gonna get really annoying when I start telling these stories.
I love it though. Yeah. Wait, so tell us the title and author one more time. I'm gonna make a note so I can
So
put it on
the
our
Ancient
website.
Mirrors of Womanhood.
Ancient Mirror. I love that title.
And the author is Merlin Stone. And it is illustrated by Cynthia Stone, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Nice. Okay, we'll link that. That sounds awesome. No, I'm fascinated with goddesses and different like we use my goddess deck on this podcast a lot. That sounds so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long live the matriarchy.
I mean, she's been here all along. She's just been like playing it cool.
Exactly.
Still.
Letting them think it's their idea,
Yeah, right. Whoa.
I was going to ask something else and I forgot what it was, but I'm so glad that you do like our story time because we've done a few, and then this last one we just did, we were like, wait, does anyone even like it's always hard to tell. So it feels like so often we're just sending this out into the void. So it's always really helpful to get feedback good or bad.
I love
honestly.
story time. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I love it too. So as long as we all like it, it's gonna keep happening.
Exactly.
Keep it
Exactly.
going.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you know what we should do is have you come on and do a story with us sometime.
I would,
Yeah.
I would love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
open up the story circle. Yeah, I love
Season
that.
5, here we come.
Season 5. It'll come soon. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Also, going back quick to the poison thing, can we also, I would love to post pictures of poison ivy, poison oak, sumac, and then what was the other one? Hobnobble?
Hogweed.
Hogweed. I was like, hobnobble. Hobnobble, hobgoblin. I'd love to post photos of those for our listeners too, just so as they're enjoying the summer weather responsibly,
Things
they
to
can
stay away from, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
What should someone do though if they do touch it?
So if you do touch it, you immediately wash. So I would always have like something that we all have with us now is like antibacterial like hand wipes and stuff like that, so if you do feel like you touched it, just immediately rinse, like wipe the skin away to try to kill the oil. The oil starts with an N. It's like one of those things that I read and I can't pronounce in real life, so
Understood.
I'll give you the actual word for the oil, but yeah. But you definitely want to get it off. And an old wives' tale about poison ivy is that a lot of people when they get it, or poison oak, same thing, that you're contagious for a while. Your skin is contagious. It's not the case, actually. It's contagious on your clothes, or if you have pets, you want to wash your pets. But after you do that one wash, you're not contagious to anyone anymore. So even if you're blistering and I'm sad to say it, but oozing from the blisters and healing, it's definitely your body's reaction. You're not actually pushing out any poison.
Yeah, it's like once you get the oil
hug
off,
people, they just might not want to be near you.
Right.
Like, ew.
But that doesn't touch your oozing.
Yeah. Give me some sugar, baby.
Nah.
I just gross myself out a little bit. I think I threw up in my mouth a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll definitely we'll get some pictures for.
Yeah, I think it'd be helpful. So my newest obsession right now is this. I've been talking about it, and it's not sponsored. We're not paid by them. I just love it. It's the bug bite thing. I don't know if I have it handy, but it's like a little plastic syringe type,
like a sucker
suctiony thing,
and
like if you get bit. Yeah, and so if you get bit by a mosquito, you're supposed to do it like kind of as soon as you can, immediately after getting bit. You can suction out some of the venom or poison or whatever to help minimize your reaction. And I get terrible reactions to mosquito bites. Like they turn big and purple and last for weeks. And I got bit all over my legs the other day because I was sitting out on my deck and like immediately went and was like, oh, I get to try my new toy, and was like suctioning it all out and like barely had a reaction at all. Like the next day, they didn't even itch.
Can I give you a suggestion to avoid it?
Yes, please. Because
lavender oil on your pulse points.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
Also,
I cover myself in bug
lemon
spray.
balm
I
also
use
does
the
it
citronella
nice
candles.
too, but
helps.
Like just if you get like a pure like an essential oil or a lavender oil, so that's what I use, and I haven't been bit by a mosquito in ages.
Wow,
so.
Amazing!
That's good to know.
You're a witch.
So witch. She's a witch. I love
so
how
helpful.
witch
Thank
just
you.
means like woman with information.
Yeah, right.
You
that's how all the witch trials started. Was just like trying to cancel out independent and free thinking and smart and women. Unfortunately,
this is
very dangerous.
I'm taking us back and forth here, but the other thing I'll say is that I lived in a house that had like a really bad mosquito problem for a while, and it's not a big difference, but there is a noticeable difference. If you eat more garlic, they'll leave you alone a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you're getting bit a lot, toss a little more
the
garlic.
The real vampires.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But it did. I would get like bit in my sleep, and after I started just eating like a shit ton of garlic, at least that mostly stopped.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I do love garlic. I'm happy to oblige. Even if it doesn't work, I will still do that. I can
still it's worth. I mean, listen, worst case scenario, you just get some garlic. But,
yeah.
I found it did help a little. And then and like bug spray and like but yeah, lavender oil sounds great. And
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
lavender
that's the
oil, or
thing.
even if you just get like a daily body lotion that it's just a lavender essential oil in it, it'll definitely help.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Because I use all those really powerful, like smelly bug sprays that have DEET and all
Oh
those
God, you
bad
choke
chemicals
on
in
them,
them.
you can't breathe it in, it like burns your nose hairs
Yeah.
out. It's
And they
horrible.
don't even work. I still get
No.
bit. I was burning a citronella candle and was covered in off the day I got like eaten up on my legs, and they still came.
Yeah.
They still came. So yeah, I would love to try something more natural.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Oh, so helpful. I'll report back.
Yeah. People need to know.
I'll burn the mullein torch, the hags, taper.
I'm excited. Oh, and there's so many mullein, so I've got my eye on a couple more like mullein patches, like roadside mullein patches that I spotted out. Noting.
You're like,
So that after they turn to seed and they have gone into ground and they dry out a little bit, I'm going to go and snip them and make some more
Nice.
torches.
nice.
I'm
That's
excited.
awesome. That's
Like
so
one of my
cool.
favorite things. I took a slow-mo video of one of my torches once when I was burning it, and I was like, is it just me, or is it making like little crescent moon flames? So the flames would like come off like slowly, and they were like little moon. And I was like,
That's
little
fire. That's awesome.
That's really neat.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to burn it. It'll
Yeah.
be great. I'll have to figure out when the next moon thing is, and maybe I can like coincide.
Yeah.
Burn my mullein torch.
Yeah, when is the next full moon? What day is it? Where am I?
What year is it?
Did I run out of? Oh my God! I think I put all of my moons on the calendar, and I think that I ran out. I think we're past the end of where they were on my.
No more
calendar.
moons.
Oh my God.
more-
I regret to inform you all that there is no more moon.
There is no more moon. I just saw it recently last night. I think on a walk, and it's a half moon.
Okay,
We're in
next.
waxing gibbous right now, so it's I think it's a little bit more. Well, here it is. I don't know how much they
Yeah.
line up, but
Yeah.
it's nice to see the moon in the ocean though. It's
Oh,
I
jealous.
love it.
Yeah,
I take
that's
my dogs
sounds
for walks along the
amazing.
beach at night. It's so magical.
How do they love it? Did
So-
you have two? How many dogs do you have?
So I had 4, and then during the breakup, I lost 2.
no.
I'm down half a pack.
Oh.
So, but my oldest is he's going to be 12 in September, and he's a little nugget, and he loves this. Like, there's so much traction, so he can like move faster, and he's got this little like side tongue that hangs out. So we like, and I don't keep him on a leash. I have to keep the other one on a leash because he's an escape artist and a flight risk, but not my little nugget. So his name is Ludo. And he comes to markets with me, and he like manages the markets with me, and everyone falls in love with him. But no, he's loving the beach because he like runs across the sand because he's got extra traction for his like old legs that don't work so great anymore. And he's just like, look at me go, with his little tongue hanging out the side, like it's a
living
sight.
his best life.
He really is. He loves it.
That's
so
adorable.
great. I was gonna ask, are you still running your markets even though with this crazy move right now? Like, you're still doing it?
I'm
That's so
trying.
much.
I'm getting back into it. So I actually just had during during 2020,
Yeah.
I had a lot of things planned on the calendar, and I was just like loaded it up. I had several events that I had planned that were supposed to happen, and my biggest one was called Floralia, and it was a women's market. But it was going to be a women's art market and spring festival. And I had 50 vendors. I had acoustic musicians, spoken word. I was going to have some nutritionalists, so maybe like food and beverage vendors and stuff like that. But all women-owned businesses and women-run
That's awesome.
products. So that kept getting pushed back, and I finally was able to sort of recreate it. So this was it was in June. So we had it in June. It was just a market. It was about 30 vendors, and that was the first thing that I have done since COVID.
Yeah.
So like the
Congrats.
rules were always changing out here as well. So
Right.
there's like capacity, and it was in a warehouse. So it had we had like the front doors open, so there was a lot of airflow, and it was a huge space. But a lot of people are still nervous about doing anything, even if it's partway indoors. So We had like a lot of COVID restrictions and COVID rules for not just the vendors, but also the shoppers. And then the week of, it ended up everything was lifted in the city, and so like people could come if they wanted to. So we had like hand sanitizer stations, and people could wear masks, and vendors could wear masks if they wanted to. And I tried to space everything out, which is why we had a limited number of vendors, so that they would have space in between the tables and feel safe as possible. Because it's important, that everyone feels comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really great to have an event again. But it was a little weird and it was a little slow. And I had sent my mom came to help me out. So I sent her, I got 75 roses to hand out to shoppers that were coming by. And I had a lot of people that RSVP'd through Eventbrite. And they like RSVP'd a year ago,
Right.
So I actually had some people that definitely showed up through Eventbrite, and I was asking people as they showed up, but how did you hear about us? And did you, because it was in a place called Union Square in Somerville, Massachusetts, which is just outside Boston. And we were just trying to we had like a street team going on. I was like, "Mom, go down there and give them a rose, send them up here, tell them to come check it out."
That's awesome.
Like, okay.
Oh,
my little mom was like with her red hair and red lipstick goes down to the corner with a bunch of flowers and starts setting people up.
I love that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect job.
Yeah. So it was nice to be able to see some people again. And then now I am working with a music venue, an independent music venue that I was doing markets at before, and they ended up closing during the pandemic because music and just like creatives in general just really suffered. And they lost their space, but they just got a contract for an outdoor summer series.
Oh, nice.
So they're doing music concerts on the weekends outdoors, and I am going to be curating vendors for them.
That's great.
For the rest of the summer. So I have actually a meeting with them tomorrow to try to figure out what they actually need from me, and then I can match kind of the vibe up, which will be really fun. Like they'll tell me the bands and the kind of music that they're playing, and then I'll be able to curate vendors to kind of go with it.
That's really cool.
That's gonna be
that sounds so exciting.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it.
I was going to say, Emily, I feel like we need to add this to our road trip stop. Or even just make a special trip out.
Yeah. Guys, I also work in Salem at a brewery in Salem, Massachusetts. So
interesting.
Come visit anytime you want. I will show you the world in Massachusetts.
The background right now, like you're surrounded by these beautiful trees and the sun is setting. Like I just want to be there I'm so tempted to just go hop in my car and go there right now.
On the way out, I'll walk out to the highway.
I was gonna say, come on. I just leased a new car, so I got wheels. I'm ready. I'm
there we
go. The road. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Well, how can people find out about all of the things, all the events that you do? So if they want to buy your goods, your amazing shop, all of your things that you make, it's greenwitchhome.com, right?
Yeah, greenwitchhome.com. I still have I have a promo code for you guys. I think it's witchcast that'll save 10% off for any shoppers that are listening to this on my website at greenwitchhome.com. But if you're on Instagram, definitely give me a follow at greenwitchhome on Instagram, or you could follow me at Rachel_Mars for like the music and independent vendors, like stuff, markets and stuff that I do, and art and stuff like that, I guess.
Okay, great. So awesome. So for anyone who's interested in the area, wants to come and check out the concerts and the markets, Rachel_Mars at Instagram. Perfect. Great. Because I'm like, ooh, that sounds so
I'll be
nice.
sharing all the things as soon as I get settled.
Yeah. I can't believe you do so much. Like that's a lot, Rachel.
Yeah, I love just casually also I work at a brewery.
Yeah.
Well,
during the pandemic, it was like my social, oh my gosh, it's so nice to see people when they're masked up and they have sunglasses and hats on. I can't actually see their faces, but I can actually talk to somebody.
You're a being. Yeah. That's awesome.
That's really nice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this might be a good time to draw a card.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Hey, you want to do it? Yeah.
So I have an oracle deck that going back to the learning about goddesses and witches of old. So this is called the Witches of Legend, and I have been following
Ooh.
the artist Annabelle Lewis on Instagram for a while she's been creating this, and she's been researching all these different stories and just like folklore on all these different people. And honestly, like the deck is incredible. It's beautiful.
Oh.
So it's black and gold, which is totally my favorite color combination.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Please excuse the dirt under my fingernails right now.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
Right, yeah. If you have like a perfect manicure, I'd be like,
Something's
I
wrong.
usually just do black on my fingers. It's just
Yeah.
easy. And if I have a Sharpie and something chips, it's a good
Yeah,
fit.
that's right, yeah.
But yeah, so this is I just really love the artwork and the research that went into the stories of this deck. So I'm going to pull one and then I'm going to read from the book because I don't know anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
All right, so here we go. So we have Athena.
Hey!
Ooh.
We love it.
Nice. I love the artwork.
Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful image? Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
With the
So
owl.
I'll hold it up again for you guys, but yeah.
Yeah. Can
Like
you
the
take
stars.
a picture
It's
for us to put on the Instagram?
Yes.
Definitely.
Please do.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
gorgeous.
Stars in the owl. Pretty.
Yeah, there's
That's
stars
so
in the
cool.
owl. All right, so it has the way she sets up the guidebook is she has the meaning. Well, she also has the pronunciation of each goddess, which is really helpful, especially for some of
Nice.
these that are just really, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
she has the meaning and then she has the myth. So it says Athena reminds us to pay attention to our rational side and think problems through rather than act impulsively. Athena brings wisdom. With her help, we can step back from difficult and emotional situations. She gives us the courage to examine our insecurities objectively and without shame. And then it has like the little story of the myth of Athena, Athena. So
Awesome.
which might be a little
I
long to
love
read.
that.
So
Yeah, that's okay.
save you from that.
Well,
People will
is
have to
it
go
in
get the deck. Yeah.
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 Is it on the back of the card? It has the description, or is it in a book?
It's in a book. It's in the guidebook.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, cool. Ooh,
Witches
that's such
of
a cool
Legend.
looking.
That's a great idea.
That is a great. I actually might go out and buy that.
It's
Yeah.
Just
I waited a long time and I did like a GoFundMe for like yeah. So
Yeah.
I was pretty excited when it finally came through.
So the deck author did a GoFundMe, you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
that's
as
so
she was
cool.
creating it. So yeah.
I love that. I love being able to support like that crowdfunding and then get something and like I
Yeah.
support a product being made and then you actually get to receive that product and you're like, I watched you get born. It's so neat.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's got like, I mean, and she's went all over the place. Like she's got, the Morrigan, she's got Nyx, Oshun.
Yeah.
She's
I know
got
these
a
names.
Yeah.
she's got who is this? Saraswati, which is I
Ooh.
think it's an Indian goddess or Hindi goddess.
Very cool.
So yeah, she's all over the place. She definitely like
Ooh.
tried to get a
I
lot
love
of
it.
different.
Yeah, it's such
Yeah.
a great way to like learn about
There's
all
a
the
collection
different
in there.
of the world while
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
like getting an oracle deck out of it that gives you like a little bit of that side of things. It's interactive.
Multi-dimensional. I love it.
Yeah.
it. And also, what a great message that Athena card. I love that's such a, I think, great way to think about Athena. Because isn't she, I mean, I'm totally speaking on my ass, so I'm probably wrong. Is she the goddess of war? No?
She wasn't she like, yeah, she is a goddess of war, but isn't she also
Right.
was like Zeus's wife or something
She's
like
like-
that?
I thought
So
she
she
was
was-
like the goddess of war, but also like wisdom and like
Yeah.
academia and that kind of thing.
The Greek goddess of wisdom, cunning, rational thought, courage, inspiration, and skill. She is a war goddess too, but unlike rash and violent Ares, she represents the strategic side of warfare.
Oh,
Good on you, girl.
Okay. I love, okay, well, that's such a great way to, because I was like, oh, that's so interesting, the whole like thinking rationally, but that makes now a lot more sense to have
Yeah.
that context. Okay,
Tact.
cool.
We love
that's
Athena.
yeah, love Athena. You go, girl. That's great. I'm gonna channel that energy this week.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you again so much for being here, Rachel. And
Thanks for
Kate,
having me
thank
back.
you for being here too.
Oh, you're welcome. This is great. This made me feel, this actually has been very energizing for me.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like I've had a smile on my face like the whole time we've been recording. I can't stop.
Yay.
Yay.
I always feel better after.
Yeah. And if you liked this episode, don't forget that you could give us a little rating, a little
Just a
review
little.
on Apple Podcasts. Apple
A
Podcasts.
doobity-doo.
That's called. Oh wait, I lost you guys for a second.
Exactly.
No, wait, was it good? I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, we kept going. We were playing along.
Oh, good. Okay, it just like froze on my.
It totally
I
worked.
like,
It was great.
No!
Continue.
It didn't happen. Pretend it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. Don't forget to find Rachel at Green Witch Home on Instagram and on the interweb. And you can, of course, follow us on Instagram at Witchcast Podcast. You can email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com if you have any feelings that you'd like to express. You can check out our website, which is witchcastpodcast.com. And
Right. And then we'll
just,
also
send us
post,
good vibes, I guess, also while you're at it.
yeah, send it all over, and we'll post, like I said, we're going to post pictures of what we talked about of the different poison plants. I'll also post links to the deck and the book that Rachel mentioned, as well as her Instagram handles for both Greenwich Home as well as her markets and events that
Mars.
she does.
Yes.
Rachel_Mars.
And until next time,
Heck
yeah!
Yay!
Cause it's Witchcast.